Phil Jones. It make it Philip Anthony Jones, defender, defensive midfielder and occasional right back for Manchester United. Well known for his physical power and his mysterious, invisible face. The 2020 Europa League has reached its climax at Stadium Energia in Gdansk, Poland. The mighty Red Devils taking on the Spanish team Sevilla. Phil Jones sits in dressing room expecting at best to secure a place on substitutes bench. But as team is announced by Ollie Solskjaer, a sharp intake of breath revolves around the room as Phil Jones is chosen to play in the centre-half slot. Cut to teams emerging from the tunnel. Phil Jones looks like a gladiator, the Spanish bastard scouring in his magnificent shadow. Cut to half-time. Philip Jones has single-handedly repelled every Spanish attack, putting his body online and his brilliant footballing mind into overdrive. Cut to, the match enters its final phase. The score in nil each and the Manchester defence is under constant pressure. Only Phil Jones stands defiant. He will not let them pass. Then some Argentinian player with a mullet glides towards United box and is brought down clumsily by the tiring Harry Maguire. United build a wall. Phil Jones takes his place at end of wall, but then at a corner of his eye he sees the tricky RG mullet lad unmarked at corner of box. Using his brilliant football mind, he concludes that he should leave wall just before free kick is struck and mark the RG. This is in direct contradiction of the manager's instructions. But this is Phil Jones, maverick, independent thinker and defensive genius. The Sevilla captain stands next to the ball, breathes in deeply. He runs up as if to blast ball goalwards, but instead chips it gently towards far post. Just as Phil predicted, it is intended for the RG mullet lad, already rushing into the box to head it home. Phil is ahead of the curve. He's already peeled off from the wall. As if in slow motion, the ball spins towards far post, travelling directly into the path of the RG lad. Phil's instincts were right, but has he left it too late? Phil runs backwards, keeping his brilliant football eye on ball. He can feel the eyes of 20,000 United fans on him. He knows their hopes and dreams now rest on his broad, powerful shoulders. As the ball begins to arch above him, he prepares to leap higher than any part-time defensive midfielder has ever jumped before. The RG lad jumps like Cobra, achieving a perfect alignment with the ball's trajectory. He arches his back and thrusts his head forward, asserting goal. But then, like Gandalf at Hope's Landing, the pancake face of Philip Anthony Jones appears and heads the ball away from the RG's forehead and straight into his own goal. Bugger. Bugger. Oh, bugger.